Hey, it's Birdman. Time for the Arizona White Mountain Podcast Community Shout. Hanging out here in the studio. It's another fun week, and we're slowly efforting out of COVID crap, it looks like. I've noticed more entryways being open to the bigger boxes, and everybody else is running like they're running. Remember, be kind in restaurants and in the bars. They have these rules they got to deal with, and they've got an overlord. So, yeah, we know that guy. Anyways, we're going to start off this morning with Coach Eric Reed. How are you?
Sure, good. How about yourself?
Good. So you just do wrestling, or what else do you do?
Do the strength and conditioning at the high school as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's awesome. And you're, of course, at Sholo.
Yes.
You've got a eating tour or something like
Yes.
that. This sounds fun.
Right. So typically wrestling is not associated with eating, but we were looking for a way to give back to our community and our small businesses. And we found that partnering with these restaurants was a good way for them to make some more money and for us to get out into the community and do something.
Okay. And is it also a fundraiser for you too?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool,
they'll
cool.
give a percentage of what they make that day will go back to the wrestling team.
Okay. So tell us where the place is going to be and when.
So October 8th is the first one at the Pizza Factory. And you guys, it's delivery, so they've overstaffed and everything. So order your pizzas from Pizza Factory on the 8th. And then the following Thursday before our fall break is the house. And we're going to be at the house.
Yeah, that confusing place that everybody goes to and eats says, hey, I'll meet you at the house.
Yeah.
Somebody's over at your house, over there. We never know. And yeah,
Exactly.
it's
Exactly.
clarification central.
Right.
So awesome.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's straightforward. There's no like hoops to jump through. They're just going to do it.
Exactly. Whatever, just come, order your food, do takeout, however you want to do it to support us. Our biggest thing is we wanted to give back. We were tired of the handouts, so we wanted to give back to the community and do a little bit more. And it's more of a partnership than just them giving us money.
Cool. And the Pizza Factory, they've got now open their buffet, so which is kind of cool.
okay.
I guess that's like I said, we're starting to lessen some of those restrictions, move toward the normalcy.
Right.
I guess. So awesome. Eric Reed, it's Coach Reed.
Yeah.
Sholo Wrestling. Thank you
Yes,
very
sir.
much for your time.
Thank you very much. Uh-huh.
Hi, Garrett with Birdman Media here, with some life-saving advice. Now, I'm not a doctor nor a healthcare professional who would be qualified to give you any advice, but just like you, I can read the statistics off of the internet. Wear your mask, guys.
So this is Mountain Talk, and
When someone sees someone yawning, it makes them also yawn. Now, if you're wearing a mask, no one can see you yawn, and it will stop the spread of yawning. If this video made you yawn, please comment. I'd like to know. Have a great day.
Okay, I don't know what the heck that was. Anyways, hey, we're back here. I've got with me now Nichole and Jennifer. Nichole, of course, with the Family Advocacy Center, and Jennifer, which is a harder word for everybody to say, Culver's.
apparently, yes.
Sorry, I have a whole thing about the I that doesn't exist in Culver's, just so you know.
That's it.
Anyways, hi, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
You guys showed up and then boom, COVID. So sorry.
I know, it's been a bummer, but we made it through.
But
so.
you guys got this great line outside, so
We are always busy. It never stopped.
seems that way.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you guys are so great about pushing through customers in an efficient and effective way. I love it.
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Anytime I go there, which is more than it should be.
Yeah.
I
stay away,
always,
huh?
Yeah, no. I always notice how quickly and efficiently the line moves. So
Yeah.
it's awesome. You have a great
So
team.
the big thing we're going to talk about is Custard
That's right.
Custard and Cruise.
and Cruise.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tell me what's happening.
So I've been on here a couple of times now, but we're doing a Custard and Cruise Porch Parade, and Culver's is our title sponsor. And so what the point of the Porch Parade is decorate your businesses or your homes in the color purple with purple decorations in any way that you can come up with. Be creative.
Beautiful.
Exactly. And and then we'll have a time, October 9th through the 23rd, where people can get into their cars with their families, go grab some frozen custard,
Yay!
and cruise around town to look at the fabulous decorations and have conversations with their children and their teens about healthy relationships.
Very important.
So yeah,
Very cool. So, and as we've said, the details we've talked about before.
Yes.
Giving you some examples of things to do, and then you've got a ton of sponsors. There's a website, or there's a way to register online, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can go to ncfac.org, and there's all the little links there that you can click. One of them will take you directly to the Eventbrite registration, or you can go directly to custardandcruise.eventbrite.com.
Cool.
Good.
Awesome. Yeah, good luck spelling that out. Or you can just click on the link below. Probably an easier way to go, just saying. So Jennifer, once again, anything you want to tell us about this?
Well, this is very close to my heart because of my childhood. So for me, this is something that I went through, and I know that as a child it's extremely hard because you can't even comprehend what's happening to you. You don't even understand. You need help. So for me, there's been a couple years where my family and I, we were a part of the walk in Payson. And it was very emotional. And I'm not going to get emotional today. But yes, it's a beautiful thing because it brings everybody together. We need to have some awareness of this because these kids need help. And the fact that there is an outlet, that there's help out there is amazing. I can't even imagine having that when I was young. I didn't have it. So Culver's is all about family. We're all about community. And we are very serious about basically being involved and making sure that we are a part of it. So it's important to us. Steve and Kathy Chalepsa are the owners of the Culvers up here and the one in Payson. Regional manager Andrew Cheney, he is a big part of this. So for us, it's just, we're so happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Very good. Awesome. Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate it. And remember, the Family Advocacy Center is very important for the community.
Yes.
It's not something we want to hide about. It's not something we want to ignore.
No.
If you see something, say something, definitely reach out. This is probably the best thing as a cause to benefit. It helps children
Yes.
at their foundational ages and moving forward. So thank you, ladies, for what you're doing.
Don't
Thank
look
you.
the other way.
Yeah.
Don't look the other way.
Appreciate it.
Be a helping hand.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
You bet. Okay, hey, there's not a whole lot of things going on right now. We know that. It's supposed to have been Fall Festival weekend last weekend. It was here. It was spread around. I think the Pinetop Lakeside Chamber did a great job in getting the event to at least happen. So that was cool. No car show, though. But they did have a cruise, and the guys went down to Honda, came back, hung out in front of the parking lot there next to Taco Bell in Nichole and Harbor Freight near there. We got some footage from that, so take a look at that. Okay, also want to remind you about things to do. Remember, they're having $5 movies, I think all of October at White Mountain Entertainment. And one of the movies, The Empire Strikes Back, probably the best Star Wars movie ever. Just saying. So go check that out. Take your kids. If your kids have not seen a Star Wars movie like that, one of the older ones, in the theater, go do it. It's $5. They do social distancing every other row and two seats between each party. So go check it out at WMI-theaters.com. Okay, speaking of Empire Strikes Back and movies, we've got a movie that's actually going to be produced here in the White Mountains and legit, and it's called #Blessed. I've got with me Stephanie McBain and Christina Brown. And Stephanie, I'm going to call her another name. Stephanie, you're the director.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
So
I am.
where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Wisconsin. I'm very proud of that. My whole family lives back there, but I've spent the last 10 years in Los Angeles. So,
Everybody disclaims
There you
living
go.
in Los Angeles. I just want you to know that. So
yeah. Well, it was one of those things I said I'd give myself 10 years for sure. So I was, ready to leave multiple times, but I was like, stick it out for at least 10 years, and then we'll see where life takes you. And life took me here to Arizona to
Very
shoot
cool.
a movie.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
So let's talk about #blessed. What is it?
It's a holiday movie. It's your kind of Hallmark Lifetime great Christmas story that we all love. But then there's a little bit of kind of darker side, like human emotions and stuff, because
Yeah.
the holidays are tough sometimes for people, and especially with everything going on, the uncertainty, the unknown, financial debt. I mean, all these things that pile on us in life is kind of, highlighted during the holidays. So we're kind of using that with this film to send a really positive message.
Very cool. Okay, so Christina,
Yes.
you're doing set design and
Set design, props. So I'm the art department.
art department. Purple hair. So there we go. That makes all sense now.
Yes.
So you're finding things here, and you guys are actually going around and citing out the locations and stuff that's going to be going on, right?
Yeah, we've been location scouting, and the businesses we've been looking at have been awesome. Oh my gosh, they've been so accommodating and so excited to help out, give us time, close early, close down to be able to fit us in for shooting.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. And
The exact opposite you get in Los Angeles.
yes.
Yeah,
I was
don't
like,
want
no,
you.
no,
don't want
no,
you.
and everyone out here is
Yeah,
like, yes,
California-
we'd love to. Can we move this? Absolutely. I'm like,
California is
oh my
not
gosh.
so accommodating.
Very
But and because we are filming the first 2 weeks of December and it's a holiday movie, everybody's already decorated for Christmas.
Voila.
So it makes my job that much easier, and I can focus on other little aspects of it. We've got a few story threads that we want to weave in the filming.
Okay.
So a lot to think about, and we'll be making decisions about where we want to shoot and what's going to work best for us.
Very cool.
In the next
Anything that you need from locals or from anyone around town that might be watching this? Or are you kind of like already sort of set in what
No,
you're
I mean,
at?
everybody's been really supportive, and I think that the more people we're meeting, I mean, I've only been here a couple days. I came in 2 days ago, and I love the place already. I mean, in driving up, I was like, this is amazing. So then now that we get to, like, meet the locals, and, I mean, even when we go out to dinner, like, the serving staff and, like, just the people we're seeing, everybody's really friendly and nice and supportive and interested in what we're doing. So I think it's always been a plan to, use some of them as background. If we have a line or two here and there, kind of giving it away.
Yeah, we'd
to
much
them.
rather use the local community
Very cool.
because
They've been so good to us. We want them a part of it. And we want this to feel like it's their movie as well, because they're going to be driving. I mean, they've grown up in this town or they live here,
Right.
and they're like, oh, we have breakfast at that spot, and it's in this movie, and
well, and this is the foundation movie for a series of movies.
There
We're
we go.
introducing Amber Light Valley, which is the valley of Show Low, Pinetop, Lakeside. And
Leah wrote.
that
She's our writer.
cool.
Delia Webster wrote it.
Awesome.
And so she's got this whole series of movies that we want to do here in the future. So
So what, I didn't IMDb you,
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
okay.
Yeah, is it okay? Yeah, that's
I mean,
okay.
you can.
I'm not really findable there either. It's okay. But what have you done previously? What would we have seen? Let's put it that way.
Well, my story is a little interesting. How I became a director, because I started out as an actor and did 2 years of theater and then transferred over to film. And when I did that, I was looking for something else, and I kind of found directing and writing as well. And so I fell in love with that. So I'm definitely an actor's director. And then my directing career really started in 2015. I did a military piece called Embedded, which was a short film about a soldier coming back from war and adjusting to civilian life. And it was told through the wife and the child's perspective. And that ended up going to festivals, and I was nominated for Best Director at GI Film Festival in DC, and it won a couple awards. And then I was like, well, I'm on to something. And then a couple years later, in 2017, I wrote and directed and produced my first feature film called Roads, Trees, and Honeybees.
Right.
Family drama, family-friendly drama. And then a year later, an investor came in after seeing Honeybees and gave us money for A Kiss on Candy Cane Lane, which is another Christmas movie I wrote. And both those movies came out in 2019, and that's around the time that I was introduced to Martina, and she's had a Christmas movie
Awesome.
coming up. So it's kind of been not that long of time. It felt like forever
Right.
in my book when I was like day to day trying to make the dream come true. But then I've been really fortunate and blessed, and just, I mean, both those movies are out on Amazon, iTunes.
Blessed. She's hashtag. Yeah.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah, I am, and I can feel it. And then to just be introduced with this team and seeing all the elements of this movie come together, and just like what's next, and I know this movie's going to be beautiful.
Killer. Awesome.
Yeah.
So Stephanie McBain, Christina Brown, and it's hashtag blessed, the movie.
Yes.
You'll watch for more details about that as we come up. Now, I also want to remind everybody in 3 weekends, I think we've got 2 weekends.
2
We got this
weeks.
weekend, then next weekend, and then
Yes.
it's that weekend. We're going to get more details next week about this, but it is the Nichole Film Festival, White Mountains Film Festival, what are we going to call it? Up at the Pinetop Lakeside White Mountain Entertainment Building. Go up there. There are going to be a lot of movies on Saturday and Sunday. You want to come view these. These are the independent films. These are the ones that, this is where everybody starts. So come check that out, and we'll see you there. Thank you,
Great.
ladies, for your time today. Appreciate
You're
it.
very welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Hey, that's going to be it for this week's Community Shout here on the Arizona White Mountain Podcast. Remember, keep on hashtagging, hashtag AZWM, hashtag Arizona's Backyard. And of course, the towns and cities, hashtag visit Pinetop Lakeside and hashtag SholoAZ. I'm Birdman, and if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web. It's a wrap.